Welcome back, Bitcoin friends and family. Let's go. We are looking at the charts again. Bitcoin making a nice little dump pattern here for us. So kind of as expected, if y'all know, I've been a little bearish on my neutral, but kind of still on the sideline, just waiting to see what Bitcoin was going to do. And I said in yesterday's video, we needed to see a large volume to break one of these trend lines, and it looks like we are having that large volume. It is to the downside, so we're going to dive on into the charts here, take a look, see what's going on these higher time frames. Is this just the beginning, or are we ready to start pumping back to the upside? Let's take a look at the charts, see what's going on now. All right, so if y'all are brand new to the Crypto Takeover channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single Bitcoin chart video I make every single day on the channel. We are using the Market Cipher Indicator by CryptoFace on this channel. Feel free to check some of the links in the description box below if y'all want to learn more about Market Cipher. And then also we just added the TI sequential by tone vase as well as the Market God buy and sell indicator. So I hope that brings a lot of value to you, to yourselves, and that way y'all can keep coming back to the channel and support the crypto takeover movement that is happening right now in front of your eyes. So we're looking at Bitcoin. We're starting to see this sell-off happen. Is it time to freak out? Are we ready to put everything, we own back into Bitcoin, stock market selling off as well, chaos in the streets? Well, that's hard to tell, but hey, we're just here to look at the charts. We're not here to really glance at the other worldly things that are happening right now. So we can see here that the 15-minute time frame is telling us that obviously the bears are in control. We are sitting underneath our VWAP, finding resistance at the VWAP. It doesn't even look like we've come back up to retest that VWAP. Now we are starting to see a little bit of a pullback to the upside direction on our lower time frames here, and we could probably anticipate that this might be a little bit of a rising channel, possibly to come back up and retest that VWAP that's sitting right at about that 9,500 area, or come back up and retest this trend line as resistance, which is right at about 9,600. So those are some key areas that you could probably anticipate maybe a bounce back to, and then you'll have to further reevaluate from there. So it does look like we did find support right at about the 9K area, and we are having a little bit of a bounce there. So, I guess Vegeta doesn't want to see any more of his memes anymore, so he's trying to hold the support at 9K. But that could be short-lived. We're going to take a look at some of these higher time frames and see what's going on. Looking at our 30-minute time frame, obviously our money flow is really heavily into the red on that 15-minute time frame. It did look like we were finding a potential bottom with our big green dots, and now we do have a big green dot here on our 30-minute as well. Money flow just now clipping into the red, so that was a nice indication that we could start to see some sideways action here. The 15-minute time frame would have probably lined up with this big dump here on our money flow. So yeah, I really like looking at the 15-minute time frame, especially with Market Cipher. You can kind of anticipate some of these moves when money flow starts to cross into the red or into the green, to anticipate the dump or the pump that's about to happen. So that I really like to look at the 30-minute time frame for that. If y'all are interested in that short-term trading, that day trading, definitely the 15-minute time frame is a good one for that one. Looking at the 45-minute time frame here, we are getting our big green dot down there at the bottom as well too, so indicating a temporary bottom. As of right now, money flow is clipping into the red, so we could be ready to extend that money flow out just a little bit further, and then we'll have to see what Bitcoin wants to do. But we did get this waterfall action here that was kind of anticipated. Y'all can go back to yesterday's video and talked about how if we broke through our bottom trend line support, it would more than likely be a waterfall action with a lot of volume. And so it does look like that price movement did come in. We got a lot of volume, and we anticipated the move to the downside. So right now, it does look like we do have, there's probably some people freaking out there, if anything, but it's not over just yet. The 9K was support for us. So we're going to have to wait to see if we can hold 9K as support or if we continue lower on that as well. So our 1 hour, also what I'm noticing here, and another key indication is that on our Cypher SR indicator, our support resistance indicator, we're getting a nice little squeeze here between our support and resistance lines. And then we started to open up just a tad bit, but we could see how we were getting ready to probably make a big move. These kind of act similar to how Bollinger Bands kind of act. You know, they start to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, and then you get a large break. So that was another nice sign for us the past couple of days that a big move was coming. You know, a big move was on its way, and here's the big move a couple of days later. Let's go on into our 90-minute time frame, see what's happening here. 90-minute time frame, no sign of a big green dot as of yet, but it does look like that is going to occur relatively soon. Now, can we get back up into this triangle? I mean, that's a possibility. It is a possibility for my bulltards. For my bulltards out there, yeah, anything is possible if you just use your mind, you know. But hey, you know, the charts could be saying something different. So I'm sorry. Well, it's just funny because there's so many people that are out there just being so bullish every single video. And, you know, they wonder why they're getting these not even copyright strikes, why they're getting these strikes on their channels because of dangerous content. And honestly, it's just because they're lying to people's faces. They're lying to people's faces about these dumps that are happening. And it's pretty freaking crazy to see them just be so oblivious to why they're getting these strikes on their channel. It's because people are upset with them. It's because people are upset with them because they are creating content just for the bullish sentiment, just for the moon boy sentiment. And I get that. At the same time, I'm an overall long-term bull in this market. I know where it's headed to. I wouldn't have created this channel. I wouldn't be in the crypto space if I didn't believe in it long-term. But at the same time, don't say that like a big pump is coming soon, you know, and based on, you know, these fun, like, I don't know, I'll digress, but Crypto Face also, he's over there in his chat calling them hooligans and stuff too. It's just funny, man. But you know, we're just going to be realistic on here, and the probabilities of the charts that we're looking at, that's what we're going to go with. And hey, maybe they mean good by it. I believe they mean good by it too as well. But sorry to rant. I'll digress a little bit more. But we have been anticipating a dump on this channel. We've been anticipating the dump, and we've been ready to break this trend line support too as well. So now that we have broken that trend line with quite a bit of volume, honestly, I feel like we'll probably come back up to at least retest this trend line as resistance, and then maybe we'll see something else happen from there. But even our mid time frames right now, they're starting to give us our bearish crosses. Bearish crosses in this market can definitely mean that we have some further move to the downside. And I've been saying on my mid time frames for the longest time, especially once we start to get into our 6 hour time frame, our money flow has been kind of headed down. It still looks like we have some room to the downside. So just being realistic on this channel, but I'll digress and not get not overindulge in some of the other people out there and influencers in the market. Hey everyone, I have the membership available for y'all on the Patreon page. If y'all want to learn and trade with us a little bit more, feel free to join the Patreon page. We have a wide variety of members in there that are very helpful and resourceful when it comes to a lot of these things. We're really just there to help each other, but also I give all my ins and outs of the markets as well. I had been telling my group for a while that you know, it's going to be very hard for us to get past 10.5K. and how major of a resistance that is for us. And so it does kind of look like we are struggling quite a bit up here as of right now in this area. But I'm keeping my Patreon page up to date every single day. I'm keeping the Discord server for the Patreon members up to date every single day, giving them a daily analysis, daily private analysis every single day on what I see on the charts and what I'm expecting to happen later on, based on the probability of the chart reading and our paid for indicators that we're using. So I just added the 2 hour, the 4 hour, and the 1 day Market God X buy and sell signals on the Discord page. So now you'll get alerts every time there's a buy and sell signal on those 3 time frames. So I hope that covers the basis for y'all a little bit, on at least with using Market God. And then obviously the TI sequential, and I have also provided notes for Market Cipher on the Patreon page as well. And there's about 12 to 15 different private videos in there that y'all can reference and check out. I show y'all how I set my charts up. I give y'all some custom code in there on how to set my charts up too. So feel free to check it out. And then also everyone, the YouTube membership page is available. If y'all do want to check that out, second link in the description box. Basically on the YouTube membership page, it's a little bit cheaper than the Patreon page, so it is another option for you. But I will be going over charts based on altcoins, altcoin charts, stock market charts, fiat charts, and a few other charts as well too, all on the Patreon page, using the paid for indicators that I provide on this channel. So if y'all want to subscribe to that, I'll be producing some more videos later this week. Right now I have a altcoin chart review in there, and it's actually one of my favorite altcoins, and I was doing some chart reading on it, and lo and behold, hey, we've hit the numbers on that chart reading analysis that I did on that private YouTube membership video as well. But also all these videos on the YouTube membership page will be available in the Patreon, so you can sign up for either one if you'd like. We are on our way to 3,000 subs. I'm so excited for everyone. I'm so excited for the Crypto Takeover family to drive us to that 3,000 subs mark. We're doing a $100 giveaway at 3,000 subs. And in order to qualify for that giveaway, you need to be signed up for the newsletter. So make sure you're signed up for the newsletter. Share this video with your friends and family, whoever you want to actually make something happen inside of the crypto space as well. I know it can be hard telling friends and family you're into crypto sometimes, but hey, just share a video with them. If you want to share this video, that would be great. I would really appreciate it. It would help grow the channel, and it would help us get closer to that 3,000 subs to do our next $100 giveaway and one of my favorite altcoins. So with that being said, in order for you to qualify, you need to sign up, and it's just an easy way for me to get in touch with you if you do win. And then comment down below, say 3,000 subs, lets me know that you want the channel to grow as well. But let's go back into the charts here and hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That helps grow the channel also. 2 hour, you can kind of see we still got some room to the downside here. 4 hour, let's see what's going on here. Our little 4 hour kind of giving us a crappy little buy signal there, but little 86, I don't have to worry about it. We knew that the dump was coming. You know, Market Cipher is our bread and butter, to be honest, and if I could take all the indicators away and just use Market Cipher, I would just use Market Cipher. So shout out to CryptoFace. He's done a lot for me too. He's helped me out a lot, so I appreciate it. And we can kind of see that anticipation of that death cross that could be happening here on our 4 hour moving forward. Money flow putting in lower highs. If we start to zoom out from our big pump from 7K to 10K, putting in some lower highs on the money flow there. So, you know, we're starting to lose a little bit of momentum, which was anticipated. And then looking at our 6 hour here, whoa, look at that, y'all. Big old blood diamond. Blood diamonds, you know what those mean? Well, if you are brand new to Market Cipher or this channel, blood diamonds indicate a big dump that's about to occur. And lo and behold, we got the blood diamond. The dump is happening right now. And the fact that this is on the 6 hour time frame, that's something to be very aware of right now. So based on this angle that this dumped this, I mean, just one whale came in here and just dumped everything. So it looks like we are testing that zero pivot point on our 6 hour right now. But that could be ready to continue to move down. This looks like it's going to be ready to continue to move down relatively soon. VWAP's kind of clipping off here on our 6 hour, but one thing that I've noticed here is that also on our TI sequential on our 6 hour, we've been getting all these 1 2 3s, 1 2s, 1 2 3s, 1 2 1 2 and 3, green then red, green then red. We haven't had a full extended count on this time frame at all. We've just been back and forth, and that's also goes into like that Christmas tree pattern that something big is going to occur relatively soon. And you know, we had this pump and dump here, and we've had the wicks were happening, the wicks, and then now we can kind of see that this dump is putting in its second red candle. It'll probably put in its third red candle based on Cipher B blue wave down here at the bottom as well. This looks like it's determining its direction right now for us, folks. It is definitely determining its direction of where it wants to kind of head, probably for the end of June. Let's go on into our 8 hour. 8 hour time frame, also giving us that nice big clip to the downside here with our blue wave. Putting in that first 1-2 bearish sign there. Finding support at our 100 EMA, at least with our candle body. Something to be very aware of there. Starting to zoom out, you can see money flow putting in lower highs here as well too. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to like continue to move. I don't know what else to say, folks. Comment down below 12 hour time frame. Comment down below 12 hour time frame. Like this video because we're providing all the content. We are anticipating this to cause havoc. One thing that also I wanted to reference was, you know, you look at the big picture, and a lot of people tend to not zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, right? The big picture, the broader picture, beyond the charts, beyond what's being shown on your screen right now, is that we've had billionaires step down from their CEO positions of I mean major companies. And I can only say here locally too, in my city as well. I've heard about other companies, smaller companies, with CEOs stepping down before the coronavirus dump happened, right? Before the CV dump happened. And we had this major rally with all the stock market money being put in. Well, all that money printing, that stimulus package, the everything, that ends at the end of June. At the end of June. So why would everyone be stepping down right now? Why would Warren Buffett be going into cash, waiting for blood in the streets, if I may say? And I think this blood in the streets is going to be literally blood in the streets. And I'm trying not to like use language to further my expression, but I just want to let y'all know that I think they're waiting for something big to happen. And they wouldn't be expecting blood in the streets until we actually get that. So I think that right here on our 12 hour, we're getting the blood diamond. We're getting the blood diamond that's here. We're getting the blood diamond. They want it to be bloody on the 12 hour right now. Money flows moving down, putting in lower highs, in confluence with our blue waves, in confluence with our blood diamond that is here right now with us. Let's go on into our 21 hour, folks. 21 hour, putting in that sell sign there. It doesn't look bad yet. It doesn't look bad yet looking at these time frames right now. It looks like we're actually still holding support at one of our key areas. But our blue waves are telling us that we're clipping down pretty hard. We're clipping down pretty hard. And that the momentum is downward as of right now. So let's go on into our daily time frame. No sign of a sell signal just yet. That could change first sign of a red one there on our daily time frame. We are getting that red dot that's coming down too as well. Lower highs with our blue waves, as you can see here. So there's still hope, everyone. There's always hope. There's always hope. But at the same time, if we can look at the charts and see what might be ready to happen, we can go based on our probability with that. Hey, if y'all want to learn a little bit more and y'all just want to join the community with us, we're actually growing the Discord pretty well now, and I'm glad everyone's joining us in that Discord server as well. But check it out. Come in there, join us. Once you click on that welcome page, you'll be brought to a community rules and guidelines link. You'll just need to click the green box, checkbox down there, and that'll give you full access to the Discord server. Now, obviously, there is a private channel in the Discord server, and that is for the Patreon members only. That is where I give them all my ins and outs, and they can chat on their own time in there too as well. But come in there, see everything in there. In the general chat, you can pretty much talk about whatever. I have a few other chats in there going on as well. And I just hope that y'all can join us in that Discord server. So come in there and check it out. And if y'all are interested in just staying up to date with me and what Crypto Takeover has going on, I'll provide news on the Telegram channel. I'll provide some charts that I'm looking at as well. If I notice anything big on the charts that's occurring, then I will definitely let y'all know what I see. So we're going to get back to the charts here in a second. But also, I use the premium plan for TradingView. If y'all are interested in upgrading, I have links in the description box below. Feel free to use those to help support the channel. If you're using Market Cypher, I would at least recommend that you have the Pro or the Pro Plus plan. It just allows you to have a few more indicators on the screen. You can see what are all the perks you get whenever you sign up for each plan. Now, inside of my Patreon page, one of the private videos, I show you how to get these plans for 50 to 60% off. So it's been used, and the members have also said that it is working. So feel free to check that out. And when you get signed up for the Patreon and get one of these plans for 50 to 60% off as well. I also tell you how I set up my buy and sell signals, which are custom signals, the Wells buy and sell indicator using my custom parameters on there. And then also the Aldo EMAs is a custom PineScript indicator. And I provide that code inside of the Patreon page for you. So these are just some things that once you join the Patreon page, I want you to go watch those videos. Just go back and rewatch all the Patreon videos because there's a lot of good content in there as well. It'll be a good reference for you if anything. And then 3 Commas allows you to make trading bots on some of these leverage trading platforms. So if y'all want to sign up for 3 Commas, I use it pretty much whenever I leverage trade at all. It gets me in and out of the market relatively quickly, and I don't have to worry about any lag time or downtime on some of these exchange sites. So looking at our daily time frame here, daily time frame definitely kind of telling us that it looks like we're headed back down a little bit lower with that red dot that's occurring there. Let's go on into our 2-day time frame. 2-day time frame, giving us first sign of a red one there too as well. Nice little trigger wave that's happening here. Maybe ready to move us back to the downside. Going on into our 3-day time frame. Looks like we're getting another little trigger wave here with some bearish divergence. Money flow still looking pretty nice there on that 3-day though. So that is something to take note of. But once that money flow starts to round off on our 3-day, I think that's when we're probably going to see a little bit more confluence happening. Money flow on our 4-day is just kind of moving off to the side. We are seeing that red dot that's happening there on our 4-day. Let's go on into our 5-day time frame. 5-day time frame. Also, red dot has appeared on our 4-day or on our 5-day time frame. No sign of that bearish count just yet, but a nice little thin doji here, spinning top. Maybe anticipating a topping out pattern that has occurred there. So our 5-day, let's take a look at our 6-day, see what's going on here. 6-day, no sign of a red dot just yet. It does look like we are getting relatively close to putting in that red dot probably within the next couple of days by the 17th of June. And so one thing I thought was kind of interesting too, I'm just gonna reference it, but there's an indicator in TradingView called the Mercury retrograde indicator. And if you're into astrology at all, you know, we get a little woo-woo-y on my channel, and I follow some woo-woo people too. But it's kind of funny to see how you can tie astrology into charts as well. So check out that indicator if you're interested. But we are about to go through another Mercury retrograde pretty soon, y'all. I do believe that we are. I think Mercury retrograde starts next week, if I'm not mistaken. Looking at our weekly time frame here, topping out 9 pattern. We have a bullish one still. Red dot could be occurring relatively soon though. And we haven't gotten any of our sell signals. We have them on our 4-day. What I'm looking for is maybe a sell signal on our 5-day. If we start to get that sell signal on our 5-day, yeah, we could probably anticipate some more movement to the downside. Y'all know where I stand, everyone. Yeah, obviously, like I'm giving my Patreon members a deeper, further bias on how I really strongly feel about the markets. But if you are consistently watching my videos, then you know where I stand, and that's really what all there is to it. If y'all do want to just buy and hodl, I'd recommend having a Ledger Nano X or S. Feel free to check some of the links down in the description box below if y'all are interested in picking one of those up. Then some leverage trading sites y'all can use are Bybit, PrimeXBT, and Fimex. Bybit allows you to use a testnet to paper trade BTC. So if y'all do want to just practice trading, practice leverage trading, get familiar with the platform, I always encourage people to use the testnet first with Bybit. And then also, if y'all want to earn some passive income inside of the crypto space, Brave browser does a really good job in letting you earn BAT token by clicking on ads. If you want to opt out of all ads, you can, and just have a totally ad-free browsing experience. Brave browser is great for that. I use it every single day on all my computers and platforms. It's awesome. And then CryptoTab browser allows you to mine Bitcoin straight from your web browser. I don't really use CryptoTab browser to browse the web, but it is a nice way to earn some passive income, and I have it running on my other rigs too as well, and that helps me create that passive income for myself. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter if you'd like to. And also don't forget the Patreon page is available if you want to get my extreme bias on where the market is going. Then feel free to sign up for the Patreon page. And then also I'll do my chart reviews. I'll probably do a few more chart reviews for the YouTube membership page here in a little while. So I'm going to be taking a look at a few different charts, probably the S&P 500, and then I want to take a look at the total market cap of cryptocurrency and see what that might be telling us as well too. So join us on there, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I don't think we really had too much more to look at just as of now. Usually, I think it's the monthly time frames are just a little bit too out of the picture for me, so I'm not going to really take a look at those, but we can kind of get an idea of just where things might be headed to. Yeah, and with that being said, everyone, I'll see y'all in the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.